What up? Coming to you live from my favorite Kei Truck, a good old Honda Acty. But this isn't any normal Honda Acty. This is a rare dump bed. Before making this video, I didn't know that Honda didn't sell dump beds from the factory. Daihatsu has dump beds, Mitsubishi has dump beds, Suzuki has dump beds. But everything you see on here is actually aftermarket. The dump itself, the hydraulic, and even the dump button itself, you can tell it doesn't look like an OEM Honda button. So when I saw this, I knew I had to make a video. So that's what we're gonna do today. I'm gonna go over this bad boy, show you guys some of the features. This one actually has a lot of quirks that I think are actually pretty cool. For one, every single time you open the door, the hazards turn on. So you see how they're on right now? If I close the door, they turn off. Look at that. Hazards off, door open, door close, door open, door close. And even Slater was telling me that when you go over 20 kilometers an hour, the doors manually come down. Like the locks, they come down. Interior wise, the door cards and seats are in good condition. This one's a 5-speed, comes with AC, 80,000 kilometers. You got the Kenwood radio with the Pioneer speakers. They also added this aggressive wheel setup. These are 23 8R12s. You got 300-pound springs, longer shocks. And then with the dump bed down, it kind of just looks like your, regular 1995 Honda Acty. Besides this obvious gap right here, I'm loving this too. I think if I bought a Kei Truck, I would just add there in general. It's really just screwed in. It isn't anything special, but this just makes the truck look even better. And then up here, you got the bar that's usually on Vans. I think it gives it a nice chrome touch with the wheels and the logo. And now let's get to the dump bed. So the car doesn't need to be on, just needs to be on accessory. You press this button. Make sure to do safety first. And back here, if you're not familiar, this is the access to the engine. So in the Subarus, it's back here. Suzuki, Daihatsu, and Mitsubishi, it's all pretty much under the seat. So I think that's why Honda was like, you know what, we're not even gonna do this, because from my understanding, it's pretty difficult to work on these trucks. With this being in the way, it could be even harder. But I think there's so many Honda lovers out there that the reward of having a very rare Honda Acty dump bed outweighs the annoyance of, kind of working your way around the dump. I'm curious to know how all my Honda Acty homies feel about this. If you own an Acty, please comment below. If you own a Kei Truck in general, comment below. Do you think that this is worth it? Do you wish that your Kei Truck had this? I think a lot of people are probably gonna say, yes, I wish I had a dump bed, especially not only like the usefulness of it, but the fact that it would make your truck even rarer. Because realistically, you're probably not really opening this all the time. Maybe just to do an oil change some filters. So it's not like you have to open this every day. So maybe it's not a big deal to you. I would love to know in the comments. Another cool thing about this bed is that it still operates like your normal Kei Truck. You just have to flip this side up, come over here, then flick this side up, and then the sides come down. Over here you do the same, flip this up, and then this will come down like that, and you're able to load it like your traditional Kei Truck. I'm curious to see how it's gonna feel on this wheel setup. I haven't driven a lot of Kei Trucks with such aggressive tires, so I'm curious to see if it affects my top speed. Am I still able to go around like 80, 90 kilometers? Sounds good. Let's start this test drive. I cannot wait to see if these door locks actually go down by themselves. Oh, you heard that? Wow, look, all I did was go up a couple inches. Wow, it already went down. I'm already very impressed. Hold on, I gotta answer this phone call, but wow, it already went down. All I did was go up an inch. That was crazy. I cannot believe it locked that quickly. And then he was also telling me that if I turn the car off, that it automatically goes up. That's some real luxury. You got the fact that when you open the doors, the hazards turn off. Now when you start the car and just move a little bit, let's see if it does it again. Oh, I didn't do it on this 1 inch. Maybe I'm playing with it too much. Let's see. We're gonna drive around though. The star of the show isn't the fact that the doors lock by themselves. Yeah, maybe I messed with it too much. I'm sure it'll happen again. But all right, let's see how this feels. 30 kilometers an hour. I'm gonna say off the back, the car feels a lot more comfortable. It's probably because the additional weight plus It just locked. Plus the additional springs. I don't know why I'm so impressed by those locks, but like, it's the little things. It's really like the little things that make me really happy. Like if this had a clock and tack, it'll make me like, this would be like the perfect Acty for anyone. I don't care if it's super hard to access the engine. You're not going back there every day anyway, but those little features, it's like, who even thought about doing that in Japan? Like who thought like, yeah, when I move 20 kilometers an hour, the door's gonna lock by itself. Whenever I open the doors, the hazard's gonna turn on. Like, I love Kei Trucks. Kei is the way. Anyways though, let's talk about the driving. So first and foremost, I'm gonna say it is really comfortable. I'm just thinking because the additional weight, the unibody, the shocks, the springs, the bigger tires, these bumps feel like nothing. And then acceleration test, I'm in second gear. Still pretty good, feels just as fast. But like these bumps right now, in a normal Kei Truck, I'd be like this. And this one is just eating it up. I found a straight road over here. Let's see if I can get this up to 80 kilometers an hour. Got a little hill in front of me. I know the Actys are known for being slow, so I don't know if this is gonna do it, but we're in third going 50. Got a little hill on my side. Yeah, I think I should be fine. Fourth gear, foot all the way down. Wow. Downhill and foot all the way down. Okay, okay. Top speed is definitely affected. I was in fourth gear. I mean, I could have stayed in third to get a little more oomph, but wow, that was actually pretty surprising. All right, hold on. Let me do a U-turn. There's an even longer hill behind me. I think we can get this up to 80. Not that this is a road trip vehicle anyway. With this tire setup and this dump, I think this really should stay in a local little town. Happy that nothing's scraping either, but this is more of a little like town construction site vehicle. I wouldn't be driving this all over the place, but all right, we're gonna do the same exact thing. There's a longer hill on the other side. Top speed run number 2. Oh yeah, I was in the wrong gear. I shouldn't have been in fourth. Guess I'm gonna just have to get on the highway. Finally made it on the highway, and now we can do a real speed test. So I'm in second gear. We're in third. Tires are definitely noisy. I'm pretty sure you can hear that. Now we're in fourth. Got a car in front of me, so we're gonna chill a bit, but I think it's safe to say that top speed is not affected. If I was on regular street tires, it's not like I'd be going 120 right now. But we got a hill in front of me, let's see. Yeah, we can definitely get to 80. I'm not even in fifth gear yet. 80. I'll go into fifth. Yeah, this is fine. This is more than enough that you want to do on your Kei Truck. 90 kilometers an hour. The wheel's relatively straight. So I'm gonna do a U-turn here. Let's see if it rubs. Full lock. No. Took that fine. And then again, acceleration is still. That's good. That's really good actually. See how turning feels. But the additional grip is taking it a fine. It's not very squirrely either, like bouncy. I always wondered how it felt to have such like big aggressive tires. Like I've never even driven a Kei Truck with like wide mud stars before either. And besides the road noise, which I guess if I had music on it would kind of go away. Let's see if the radio works actually.
there is action that happened after the death.
Yeah, if I had the radio on, I guess the tire noise would really just go away. But this is fine. I got the AC on. Radio works really loud at that. AC works. 80,000 kilometers. Dump bed. Loving this little net look in the back. I can still see behind me, but it gives it like a little rugged look. I can't wait to read the comments and see if the Honda Acty people would rather have a dump bed, because it really isn't a big inconvenience. But I'm curious, like, do you guys really want a dump bed that bad? And if you do, let me know. Is it because of the rarity of it? Or is it because you like Acty so much? Because you can get a dump bed in hijet, you can get a dump bed in mini cab, you could even get a sandbar dump bed. You can get a dump bed in many other forms, but not Acty, unless you find a rare gem like this. Damn, this bus is trying to race me. Get out of here, bro. Get out of here, leave you in the dust. I'm in an Acty, bruh. Full-time 4-wheel drive at that with the AC on. No, you're not trying to race me. When I went this video here, it was cool to drive a dump bed Acty. I've never driven before. I didn't even know before this that like it was such a rare thing. I thought people just didn't buy, you know, dump bed Actys, but I didn't know that didn't even exist from the factory. You had to buy one that was like modded in Japan. And if Honda Acty dump beds aren't your style, what about one with a crane? I think this being back here is just hilarious. Kei Trucks are already small and super quirky. Something like this in the back is just even more funny. But they're currently working on this bad boy. Maybe before I leave Hawaii, I'll use it and see how it works. Here's the remote. All the little modules. I think the next car I want to do is this Mazda Bongo Friendly. I keep talking about road trip vehicles, and look at this thing. Power curtains. He even installed this little bar that you can slide around the entire dash. It has an electric pop top. This is gonna be a fun video, so stay tuned, subscribe to the channel. Catch you guys on the next one. Peace.
Remember the name. This is way before the fame.